Hey, you already know who it is 'cause you're here. And I am glad that you are. Hey, Motives, it's yours truly, Tone Motivates. And today, I want to talk a little bit about accountability. You got a minute? Because the way I look at it is, I feel like it's a time and a place for everything. And my hope is that this is a conversation that I will have with my friends, my family, those that I care about. So it comes from a genuine place. And simply, when I don't agree with someone, we could just agree to disagree. And that's what I love most about my closest friends. You don't have to agree. You don't have to take my opinion and run with it. It's just that, an opinion. And as long as both of us have that common agreement, for the most part, we're going to be okay. So today, accountability. So I'm just going to ask y'all a bunch of questions, right? And as I ask you the questions, I'm also going to answer them from how I look at it. So we could get a perspective of where I'm coming from, and then you guys can write in, chat, comment, and let me know what your thoughts is. So the very first thing is, do you believe that you are where you are in life because of everyone around you? Now, we all know somebody like this. It's about that person. It's about this person. If something went wrong, it is everybody around them except them. So it's like this person could sit there and tell you about 3 different instances of 3 different people that don't even know each other. The whole common denominator is them. That person that's talking, right? And they tell you about person A, person B, person C, and it's all like the same outcome. And it's like you're looking at this person like, you don't know that you're the common denominator, that you are the only factor in this, and not to say that sometimes, it could be flipped and, a person is taken advantage of and all of that, but not that. It's talking about the opposite. So basically it's a problems type of person instead of a solutions type of person. So it's basically an example of, all right, it's the holidays. I want to take my family on a vacation. How can I make extra money? That's the solution. How can I make extra money? The solution is figuring out how to make extra money, right? So in reverse, it's, damn, I don't got enough money because, Jacob working more than me and that's some bull, but Jacob worked his ass off though. So of course they're going to call on somebody that's reliable. You know what I mean? Like, are you taking accountability for that? You know that you always late to work. Come on, John. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Like, take accountability. Like, you can't knock somebody because they bust their ass and they work hard to get where they are, and you just automatically feel like you could just sit down at the table and eat. I'm like, no, this is self-serve. Go get it yourself. And one of the main things that I started to do recently is just read. Every day I'm going to read. And every day it's like, oh my God, I am mind blown by what I find out. So, y'all excuse me if I be doing my little rants and stuff like that, but it really makes you think about the type of people that you're around and people's mindsets. That's first and foremost. Like, I never judge anyone, but with boundaries and discernment and all of that stuff, it's like, you know what I mean? We're not on the same wavelength and ain't nobody better than, each other, but who wants to be around all that negative vibes? It's good vibes only over here. Not saying that people don't have bad days, but damn, Daniel. Anyway. So let me know what y'all think about that. So I also want to know if you're aware that we are responsible for where we are in life individually, and that we have to stand up collectively to make a difference. Now, depending on where you're from. And I grew up around a smorgasbord of people from Egypt, Africa. They were immigrants or first generation Americans. And you know what I mean? Like, it was all different kinds of people growing up. And it's like these people went through strenuous things to get over here and simply, work the jobs that we might not want to work and all of these things. They bust their ass to get where they are. So 5 and 10 years from now, as like you could literally, growing up, I can see the evolution of someone's family from when they first got here to, let's say, they got here maybe 5th grade, like until that person's like a sophomore in high school about to graduate. You know what I mean? They're very determined. They're very family oriented. And I think the main thing of that is that they stick together. And unfortunately, in some cultures, a lot of stuff is done to keep them, down and separated and all of that stuff. But, in little ways, we could just stick together. And it's like, it's the ego and, people being selfish and stuff that just makes them say like, no, I'd rather drown by myself, than to possibly make it to shore, with one last breath in me if we help each other. You know what I mean? I don't get that. Like, if I have a dream, and shout out to MLK, Martin Luther King Day just passed as well. If I have a dream and I write that dream down, I'm putting energy behind it. Like, I should strive for that every day, So if I want to be a best-selling author, why am I not writing or reading about everyone that became a best-selling author? You know what I mean? Specifically in, let's say, whatever category that I want to be in, fiction, nonfiction, urban, whatever. You know what I mean? Why am I not mimicking these people? Like, a lot of things are not as hard as you think they'll be. You know what I mean? All you have to do is literally like apply yourself. Like at one point we didn't know how to write. We know how to write now, And for like, say for instance, for people that didn't learn how to write, didn't know how to talk, every single thing that we do, we had to learn it in a way, like acquire it, like we developed it. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't that go for everything in your life? And granted, it's life, but I think that we take for granted that it's life until it's not. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not about what we're planning. We should be planning for our future to make sure that our kids are okay and all of that. Because I'm honestly sick of the GoFundMes and all of that. You know what I mean? Why are we not ready? Why are we not prepared? Why are we not making sure, our young ones is good? We worried about everything else, but not that, And that goes for anybody that's worried about everything else except for, if I croak today, will my son be good tomorrow? Nobody might be able to love your kids like you do, but you can at least make sure they're taken care of like you would, that they could be comfortable how you would have them. You know what I mean? It's like crabs in a barrel and we just bring it back down. But anyway, that goes into the type of mindset that a person is in. And that's why I'm the way that I am. Because it's like, it's always, always good. And I know I say this over and over again, but if you're in hell, why would you stay there? If you're at the bottom, how much lower could you go? Just try. Like, all you have to do is try. I promise. You're going to fall. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to have to get back up again. It's life. It's always going to be a problem somewhere. You're always going to go through something in some way, shape, or form. If you have a good year, kudos to you. You know what I mean? Whether it's directly or indirectly, all of us are affected at least once, twice, 3 times a year by something. You know what I mean? Are we prepared for all of that? Are we ready? Because I need to be ready. And I need to make sure y'all ready. You know what I mean? We have to stick together collectively to make that difference. What's the point of one Nipsey Hussle? What's the point of one Dr. Martin Luther King, one Malcolm X? One. Yes, they made a tremendous impact. But you know how many more Dr. Martin Luther Kings is out there? Nipsey Hussles? Do you know how many more out there like that? One could be listening right now. I know for sure I'm here to make an impact. And even if it's on everyday people, this is what I genuinely enjoy. This is what I consider like a Friday night, chilling or whatever. Throw a drink or something in there. We good. You know what I mean? Like that's real shit. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about how we can better ourselves so we can sit and have the moments that we want to have as much as we want to have them. And now is the best time to run with our dreams. Who wants to wait until they retired in 65? I don't want to jump out of an airplane at 65. Come on. I want to do that now. I want to do that now. How much hitchhiking we going to do at 60? Now, don't get me wrong. There's some sexy zaddies out here. All that. Don't get me started. But, you know, like, I want to be chilling with my grandbabies and stuff at that age. You know what I mean? Sending my kids on trips. We're going on family trips with them. I wanted to have all my fun by that point. By that time, I'd be like, I done did everything. I mean, what could we possibly do this year? You know, like, come on. I want to live now. I want that now. What y'all want now? What do y'all want right now? What do you want right now? Now, if you don't write that goal down, it's just merely a fantasy. It's mad energy behind writing. You know what I mean? Like, I love to write. Even if you journal, you don't have to know, you're not writing songs, you're not writing music, poetry. And then the sun came in and the moon went out. Like, it's not, it's not that. Journaling is whatever it is to you. Now, if you do happen to come across that, because I be coming across some real stuff looking at my journal, honey, like, oh, snap, that's fire. But one of the main things that I love about journaling is, like, let's say I could go look at my journal and I might have happened to write in there the same day as today, but a year ago. And it's like, yo, I said some real shit. Like, I was going through it. Like, just to see how far I came, but how far I had come at that point. Because that's a year ago, Tone. But still, it's like, yes, girl, it's all the confirmation I need to keep doing it. And I hope that my son looks at him one day and know, like, damn, my mom tried. Like, my mom loved herself. She poured into her. She did the best for me. That's all the stuff that matter. I don't want to be sitting here stressed the hell out. All kinds of ailments and stuff like that because I'm always thinking about money, this, that. Money is energy. You know that? So if you constantly thinking in your head, I don't have any money, I don't do this, I do that, that's what your mind doesn't know whether you have money or not. You're telling it what it has. Money flows to me in abundance. All love, light, and healing over here, baby. Anything that is for me, I'm openly receiving. And I wish that any negativity towards me is returned tenfold. Don't play with it. Right? Don't play with it. Because I'm genuine with everyone. Even people I don't care for, because I don't hate no one. I don't got nothing against no one. But even the people that I don't care for, still wish you love, baby. Rock out, boo. I hope you get whatever you want out of life. You heard? Because I'm going to go for mine. I see you on the other side. Or not. It's up to you. Whatever. But ain't no hate. Always love. Like, why? Why would I put that energy into somebody because they don't like me? They talking about me. I'm not a gossiper. I don't care what nobody else doing. You know how much shit I'm going through? Bye. You want to talk about some good shit or, you know what I mean? You like, now don't get me wrong. People have stuff they need to go through. And I was talking about that in my last episode. Like, you have to support your people, love on your people. But I'm talking about your people, honey. Your people. Okay? Not people saying this and that and that. I swear I have the best impersonation. That was my Nicki Minaj impersonation. But anyway, shout out to Kim. But, like, if we're mutually friends, I care for you, you care for me, you come sit in my bed, watch TV, we give each other tips, eat each other food. Like, yeah, let's get it. You know what I mean? I've journaled with some of my friends. It's a lot of firsts when you deal with me, because I'm like very eccentric and free-spirited. So I'm just out here like, you want to go to the water? You want to go hug a tree? Like, yes, I'm a tree hugger. I'm out here. Crystals in my pocket, my necklace. My colleagues even pick up little stones and crystals and stuff for me. Bring me plants. Because the vibe is real. I'm vibrant. I'm out here. If you ain't happy, you're going to be a little happier, smile or something with me because I'm lighting rooms up, honey. Why not? Let's go. You never know what you might do for somebody. Good morning. How are you? Care less if you say something back to me. Oh, I was talking to myself. Okay. I'm still going to have a great day. You know what I mean? Whether nobody knows that I'm broke or not doesn't change the fact that I am. I don't have no savings. I don't have no this. I don't have no that. God forbid something happen tomorrow, I'm on my ass. Nah. Get right for you. It ain't for nobody else. You know? If you have to pick up that little part-time or just frivolously stop spending, to maybe pick up like an insurance policy or something like that, do it. I can spend $130 in a day, period, not even really doing nothing. On the weekend, nothing. But I can't put that away for 1 week or say, all right, well, I'm going to go down to $70 a week. So I have that difference to put on a little life insurance policy, my income protection, so my baby could. It ain't that dumb. It's not. Because when you go on, then what? And I saw something real on social media. I forget where. But a girl was saying that her mom passed. And one of the realest things that her mom did, like she literally had everything written out for them, what they got to do, all of that. Like literally wrote it out. Look, you're going to need 9 copies of this. Send the first copy here. Send the second copy here. Send the third copy here. Call this person for that. Call this person for that. My outfit is here. The funeral home is this one. Like, even in death, she made sure that her last moments, her kids knew that she had them. That shit gave me chills, bruh. When you lose a parent, that's all you want. That's your guidance. And I feel for all my friends and anybody that's ever lost a parent, because I mean, I haven't experienced that. I've lost those close to me and I know it hurts because I could just imagine. But just to do that for my son, he will never forget that. Like I strive for that. Like that shit like changed my life. Like I told get it together. I move fast. I'm an overachiever. I do a million things. But I could be more organized. I could spend more time with my son. So we flying out. We out of here this week. Going for a week. 2 states. That's how we do. You feel me? But that's our future. That's what I know we're going to be doing. You feel me? Because that's what bosses do. And I call myself a boss and I became one. Everything that I say that I'm going to do, I'm going to do. Why? Because I work hard for it. And if I don't work hard for it, obviously I don't want it. Purred. Okay. So anyway, do you have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? Because a fixed mindset is, oh, I'm stupid. I can't do anything. And I mean, everybody has their problems. I wasn't the brightest in school. I didn't necessarily apply myself, but I still struggled a little bit. So I wasn't the smartest in the drawer or sharpest in the drawer, I should say. Perfect example of what I just said. But I made it away. And everything that I teach and I preach don't have nothing to do with book smarts. I have intellect. I'm out here. I'm a research person. I want to know things. Tell me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Let me get that info. I promise you I'm going to make the most of it. You feel me? And people's like, every once in a while I get that I'm cocky, but it ain't that cocky. You feel me? It's not cocky. You don't gotta be cocky. You could be, if you want, you could toot your horn. You bust your ass. Work hard, play harder. But it's confidence. You walk in the room, you have your head high, your shoulders back. They don't know that you nervous as hell, sweating. They don't know. I would look somebody in the eyes down. Like, I ain't looking away till you look away. Yep, I'm listening. I'm tuned in. Yep. Yeah, right. Yep. I know. Crazy world. Nah, I'm here. You feel me? I'm going to respect everyone, but they're going to respect me too. Because I carry myself like that. As you should. As everyone should. So, are you making an effort daily to be a better you? And it's just baby steps. Like I started off a couple years ago making my bed every day. Just making my bed every day. Like not a day goes by that I don't make my bed now. I used to hate washing dishes at my old place. Like the dishes were either not in the sink or they were piled up. Now I can't go to sleep with dishes in my sink. It just became second nature. So just those little things, that's my new norm now. That's my peace. That's my solace. That's my self-love, my self-care. I start the day off fresh. I love to cook. Yeah, I know. Tell motivates, let it cook. But that's how I start my day. When I get up in the morning, I start my tea. I make my breakfast. Guess what? My sink is clear. I'm ready to go. It takes time to develop a habit. But every time you develop a habit, you got to get rid of one. And people look at me sometimes like, oh, you think you know everything? I don't. I don't know. Number one, a person that says that they know everything knows nothing. I want to learn something new to the day I die. Period. People know I consistently say that. I look forward to learning something new every day as well. And when I do learn that thing for the day, I'll be like, oh my God, that's what I learned new for the day. Like, yeah, I'm that type of friend. So as far as information and like input, and yes, I'll give me all of that. Because I know that I could use it in some way. All this information is stored and it will be used one day because I'm open to it. If it don't apply, let it fly. You feel me? And some information, I'd be like, damn, that shit just won't stick. I got to read this shit. Damn it. But the shit that do, it's almost life-changing. Like literally little bulbs in my head just go off. Like, you know that little sound that they make. You know what I mean? Neon flashing lights, discernment, boundaries. Like, all right, I'm listening. I got this. Let me journal some more. You know? So like if someone came to you right now and told you got whatever you want in life, health, wealth, property, family, everything, what would that look like to you? Would you be able to immediately answer right now? Go. Or would you be stuck because you never thought of it? Stop playing with your life. Let's go. Make the most out of it. Sometimes I cry when I see like the little celebrities and all of that stuff, you know, and they came from the slums or whatever, you know, they considered that they came from and then they made it. Like they worked their ass off for that. They bust their ass for that. Like, go ahead, shawty. You got it. Yep. That's how I'm going to be in my position with what I'm doing. Because that's what I do. You feel me? Like, 24 Hours to Live with the Lox and them. That was my favorite song as a kid. What would you do if you only had 24? Like, would you chill with the same people? Would you do the same stuff? And then one of the realest things, one of the members from the Lox, Sheik Luch, if I'm not mistaken, he said, you have to figure you're going to be older way longer than you're going to be younger. And I'm young. I'm like, what are you talking about? I can't wait till I get older. Please take me back to that. I give anything to be 13 years old, you know, hopping on the bus to school, wearing uniforms, taking the little taxis. Like, stop playing with your life. Do what you gotta do for you, yeah. 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 Now, do you believe in yourself? Because you should. Because you're awesome, dude. I know you are. I mean, you're listening to me. But come on, stop playing with your life. Let's go, people. Take accountability for your stuff, for your life, for your shit, for the pros, for the cons, for the positives, for the negatives. Make this year count like it's your last year, and you got to make a mark now. Know that you're enough, and whatever it is that you have on your mind is possible because you thought it. And it's only one you, baby. I promise we ain't going to be locked in until y'all get annoyed by the little things like that. But y'all going to love me for it. I promise. So, as always love. To respond to a question, make a suggestion for an episode, to be a guest, or give feedback, reach out to us at info@tonemotivates.com. You can also find us on social media at Tone Motivates on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and at Shades of Tone _podcast on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can find us at tonemotivates.com, where all of those links are as well.